easiest way is not always the best, but today I don't really care about morals. Today is a new day. In this video, I will be showing you the 10 easiest brawlers to push to rank 35 and their best build and some tips and tricks for them. Watch till the end if you don't want to get backstabbed by 1 trillion gazillion kits in your next match. Also, my friend Quandale is back today and has to say one thing before I get into the video.
Guys, it's Quandale Dingle here. I have been arrested for multiple crimes, including battery.
Well then, let's start with the video. The 10th easiest brawler is Edgar, because he is a beast in Showdown, and of course, he is Edgar. In all, I just like to play him, and I'm not an Edgar main. I swear, I am not an Edgar main. He has no skill requirements, and everybody has him. For his best build, I would recommend using his damage gear and extra gadget gear, and his shield gadget and extra health star power. 9th easiest brawler to push to rank 35 is Colt, because she is so good in Heist, and if you know the tips and tricks for her and how to cheese with her in Heist, you can basically win every game you play with her if you have good teammates. For her best build, use the damage and extra gadget gear, and for her gadget, use the health receiving gadget, and for her star power, use the pushback or the shield one depending on your preference, and most of the time I would recommend going her pushback star power. The 8th best brawler to push to rank 35 is Chuck, because again, he is a beast in Heist and you can cheese with him if you have the kit, Rosa, or anything strategy. You are basically gone, bro. You win every game if you have good teammates, of course. For his best build, I don't know, I can't really advise you on that because I never played Chuck because he's so boring and I suck at him, but just choose whatever you think is the best. Usually probably going to be the 4th post star power, I think. 7th easiest brawler to push to rank 35 is Jessie, because she's basically very good in all modes and she has a hypercharge, and of course all hypercharges are good, and her hypercharge is very good in Brawl Ball and all 3v3 modes for the most part. She's good in Heist, Brawl Ball, and sometimes Hot Zone because her turret is really good at defending. For her best build, I would recommend using her damage gear and her mythic gear, and her star power I would recommend using the bouncing star power, and finally for her gadget I would recommend using her extra speed and more shooting gadget. The 6th easiest brawler to push to rank 35 is Melodie, because she is a beast in Brawl Ball, and if you know how to play her correctly, you can basically just super again and get to the goal without any defense and score and win. Best build, damage gear and shield gear. Her best star power is the extra speed one, and her best gadget is the shield gadget. The 5th easiest brawler to push to rank 35 is Draco, because all new brawlers are always broken and Draco right now is broken. For his best build, I would recommend using his healing star power, his damage gear, and extra gadget gear. For his gadget, obviously use the one where it lets him live at 1 health. The 4th easiest brawler to push to rank 35 is Amber, because she has a large attack and she's basically impossible to miss with. She's super easy to play, and I've seen so many people just spam her shooting and just win all the time. For her best build, her mythic gear, her extra damage gear, and her star power, I'd recommend using either one because they're both kind of mid in my opinion. But her gadget, I recommend using the flaming one where it's like shoots flames around her. The 3rd easiest brawler to push to rank 35 is Angelo, because he is so versatile. He can walk over water and he requires some skill but is ultimately very good at the end of the day, and he's getting a hypercharge soon, so he's already good. And I've heard some people saying that he might even be the best brawler in the game right now, which is a little bit hot off. But anyways, his best build is his damage gear, extra gadget gear, and for his star power, I would recommend using the healing one when you put down his super, and for his gadget, either one, doesn't really matter. They're kind of both dependent on the situation. The 2nd easiest is Shelly, because everybody has her, and she is the most basic brawler to play. If you have her, you can just do whatever you want with her. You can play any mode, anything, and you basically are always going to be decent, unless you are facing, of course, against many of her counters. Best build, I would recommend using her damage and extra gadget gear, and for her gadget, I would recommend using her clay pigeons gadget, and for her star power, her slowdown star power. And the number 1 easiest brawler to push to rank 35 is Kit, because she is a bot in Showdown. Kits are basically the menaces from every society coming together to ruin everybody's day, and they're just brain rot, brainless things that just go into lobbies and just try to jump on you and kill you, require no skill, and it's so easy to get to rank 30 without doing anything. I saw this one guy playing with one hand and he got Kit to rank 30. It was hilarious. So Kit is the best brawler to push and easiest brawler to push to rank 35. And you know which star powers you're going to use. The 200% one, and his extra gadget gear, and his damage gear, and of course the cardboard box gadget. If you liked the video, hit that like button and subscribe, and watch this video next. Thank you guys. Have a good one.